my leveling up in the dab shirt coming soon, since everybody's just fucking stealing it now. At least I'm gonna put Final Boss's cute face on it.
They're like, you should film your special in Rochester.
Fuck, that's gonna be a clip.
Level up in the dab. That's what it's all about, baby.
Okay, so years back, I was traveling through the Virginias, and I wanted to get myself a delicious double quarter pounder from the McDonald's. So I pulled off, and I went into the McDonald's, and I ordered, and it went without issue. I got my food, and this was back when you could go actually sit down in a fast food restaurant without having to worry about a bunch of Newports coming in there and randomly getting into a fight with you, or just unaliving a bunch of people. So I actually got the food, sat down. I'm enjoying the ambiance of McDonald's. So while I'm sitting in there, some girl comes in, and this girl is a whore, and she is fucked in the head. And she makes a beeline to me while I'm eating my food. And I'm kind of like, I'm really confused. I mean, just confused out of my mind, because I'm like, I've got a mouthful of hamburger, and this girl just comes straight to me and sits down and starts talking to me. And you can tell she's on another planet. And then, she asked me my name. I don't even feel comfortable telling her like a sort of fake name. So I just make something completely up. I'm just like, I'm Frederico or something like that. And she's like, well, Frederico, would you like to go into the bathroom with me? And I'm like, holy Jesus Christ, no. Not because this chick didn't look good, because she looked fucking good. But I was like, this chick's obviously a loon, and I'm on my meds right now. So this doesn't cancel each other out. So I can't go into the bathroom with her. And I was thinking, it's like, what the fuck? What if this fucking bitch is like, what if this is some sort of like hidden camera show for this thing called the internet? And I ended up on some internet page fucking this broad in the bathroom. And then I thought, I was like, well, what if it's not that extreme, but I'm in there fucking this broad that I just met 30 seconds ago in the goddamn bathroom, and then the fucking Mexican that's gonna know without question come in there to mop the floors comes in there, hears all the sloppy noises, here's the fucking pig pen slapping back and forth, and starts hitting my foot with the mop that's gonna ruin everything. So I didn't want to do that. I'm like, no, that's insane. I don't want to do that. Why would I want to do that? That's repulsive. It's fine. And she's like, that's an excellent idea. Then, out of nowhere, the bitch's mom shows up. And he's drunker than hell. And she just goes, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, we got a long drive ahead of us. Which sounded like she's a very responsible parent, from my understanding. She's like, we got a long drive. And she's like, this is my friend Frederico. We just want to hang out for a little while behind that dumpster over there. And the mom was like, you're such a fucking drunk whore. What are you thinking? We got to get back on the road. And she just goes, oh, come on, Mom. And she just goes, well, God damn it, make it fast. So I was like, well, bingo. So we go behind the dumpster, and I'm thinking to myself, it's like, should I, this is wrong. This is wrong. I don't have a condom. Well, that thought left in about 10 seconds. So we went at it, and I blew it up in her behind the McDonald's dumpster while you could hear the crunching of the leaves, because my feet and her feet were just crunching all these nasty ass leaves behind the dumpster while rats were running by and everything else. So we finish up, and she's like, hey, what's your number so we can hang out more? And that's when time slowed down. I'm like,
to slow down.
Like, well, shit. What if this bitch has post-nut clarity and she regrets this the next day? I better not give her a real phone number. That's what the good angel said. The good angel was like, don't give her a real number. You might fuck your life up, son. And then the bad angel appeared on my other shoulder and was like, no, this pussy was epic and it was behind a dumpster. It's all the filthy shit in the world. You'll get more pussy if you give her your real name and number. So I thought about it for a second and the devil won. So I gave her my real name and number. And you're probably thinking to yourself, it's like, well, this one night stand probably ends about right here. Well, no, I had to go to work the next day and brag about what I did. One of my more responsible coworkers came up to me and was like, I can't believe you did something like that. You might have fucking AIDS. We end up dating for a while and a completely fucked up beginning to a relationship. It didn't last super long. It lasted a few months, but that's not even the weirdest story. This is where it starts to segue in the part 2. So we're hanging out at her house a lot. Her mom's a drunk. The first time I came over, the mom looked at me and was like, "You're back. You're here again." Like, Yes, ma'am. She's like, ugh. And then she just went back to watching Wheel of Fortune or whatever. And so we're dating for a while. And one day I forgot to flush when I took a piss. So you're probably thinking, it's like, well, where's this story going? It's like, well, it's going somewhere. So I forget to flush. She comes out of her bathroom, and that's the first thing she says. She's like, you forgot to flush just now. And I was like, oh, sorry about that. It's like, did you spray something in my bathroom? Now time starts to slow down. Because I think I've been chasing pre-diabetes most of my life. You see, everybody has ever said, whenever I've forgotten to piss, that my piss smells like a freshly toasted Danish, like a freshly toasted cheese Danish. So I might die tomorrow of diabetes, and I don't know because I won't get it checked out. Makeup on, so it's not going to be messy. It's just like, that's perfectly fine. So I get to it. And then she ends up, grabbing me by the hair at one point during it. And she goes, if you piss in my mouth, she says, you'll get some anal finally. And again, time slowed down all the way. And I thought to myself, it's like, well, I can't do that. I'm pee shy. But then the thought of banging this chick in the ass overrode the pee shy. So guess what I ended up doing? And guess what I ended up watching her gargle later? My delicious cheese Danish smelling piss. So I hope you enjoyed that story that I told in my awful, awful haze. Has this horrified anybody enough to unsubscribe yet?
Good. Let's go.
I've never seen a KFC that it has got its back to anything. KFC's always seem to be in the middle of a mini mall. There's no privacy. McDonald's, you usually get lucky and there's a forest or something. And that's what this one had. It had the dumpster, and behind the dumpster was the forest. So I mean, other than the rats that were carrying off soda cans, I had whatever woodland creatures were watching me as well. Weird. It's a short. It's not even a story, but one day, the mom was making us pot brownies while we were watching one of the Lord of the Rings. And she got up to leave the room, and her mom was one of those moms that loved jean shorts. I think she was aching to get pounded doggy style all the time. So the mom only wore jean shorts that were as short as humanly possible, and always like a couple of sizes too big. So she came in, she was like, hey, kids, do you all want some pot brownies? We're like, of course. And then she goes to leave, and her fucking pants fell down right in front of us. And she acted like she didn't care. She was like, they fell down again. Guess I gotta bend over really slowly and pull them up. So, yeah, so technically, I guess you could say mom gaped for me. Should I save it? Y'all want to hear a Taco Bell story? Ain't nobody no Steve. There's no Steve here. No, the sanitation one, I want to save that one. So, okay, so this other girl that I was dating for a while, we went to Mattress Firm, and just like all those videos, even way back when me and this chick went in there, we used to say the same thing that everybody on Twitter and shit says today. It's like, no one's in here shopping. How does this place stay open? It's like they have employees, but you never see anyone buying anything. So we're in Mattress Firm, but we're drinking vodka straight. We're not even chasing it with anything. And, I'm not going to say we were driving or nothing like that, but somehow we were teleporting all these places that definitely didn't involve either of us driving behind the wheel of a car or anything like that. And but in this parking lot, how you all can imagine most of them are, it's like one of those mini mall shopping centers where Mattress Firm is connected to a Marshalls, which is connected to a Target, and then over here in the other part of the parking lots where you have the Chili's and the Taco Bell and stuff like that. So we were walking around the Mattress Firm just being edgelords and just scoffing. It's why would people buy a fucking mattress when you can just throw a sheet on the floor and just fucking the floor, and then as it gets dirty, you just turn the sheet over, and then after a while, the other side of the sheet gets clean again because you haven't been fucking on it, and then you can flip it back over. All these suckers coming in here buying mattresses and shit, they're stupid. Then a salesman would come up and yes, we would like to inquire about one of your firm mattresses here at Mattress Firm. And nowhere. Now we were out of our gourd and horny, and we were full from Taco Bell, and somehow or another we didn't get the shits in that Parasite. Neither of us had the shit or anything like that, which when you're a little bit younger, you're embarrassed by everything. Now, I wouldn't have gave a shit if she would have had the shit. I would have just been clean yourself up enough and it'll be fine. But if I would have been mortified, and I'd have been I gotta go home. I can't believe you knew I did that. But anyway, so I start fingering her in this dirt road. The passenger door is open. My knees are on the ground of the dirt road, and I'm fingering this bitch like crazy. And I'm just eyeball the pussy. And I'm thinking oh yeah, I'm doing a great job. She's gonna let me have some in a minute. And anyone that's familiar with a 1988 Buick Century, it's got an excellent back seat. You don't have to do any maneuvering. You just lie down in the back of it. As long as you're shorter than 6'5", you can just go right to bed if you want. So I'm in there. Then all of a sudden, I start getting the fucking gurgles. And I'm like, oh, shit. Then the smell of her hits me while my stomach is gurgling because we had been drinking vodka and we ate too fast because we were horny. And I'm like right in the middle of fingering her, and I just start puking. And it hits the dirt road. And what it did, it lit up this poof of dirty dirt dust that came up in between my face and her gash.
Felicia. Oh, Kelly.
I didn't think it was very romantic after that. She's like, oh, god damn it, let's get out of here. So I wiped off. and the chauffeur drove us out of here because we definitely did not drive. He would never do that. Never fucked at a goddamn Popeyes because I don't think black women are the slightest bit attractive at fucking goddamn all. So I don't even go to Popeyes. I'll go to KFC, but not Popeyes. I won't even take the chance because I might go there and some whore will run out and be like, and you go, ooga booga, I got this fucking white ass pussy that you finna be putting that clown dick in. And I ain't taking any chance of that. Because what if I'm not on my meds that day and I'm like, I'm looking for a bad time. I'm looking to make some terrible mistakes. Then I end up, sleeving it inside some nasty whore at the Popeyes. So I don't have any at Popeyes or Domino's, because Domino's never really had a proper restaurant. It's always been kind of like it's always been how it's been. And Little Caesars. Never done it behind a Little Caesars either. Me and this one girl were fucking around. I don't even know where we were at. We thought we were far off the reservation, and the cops showed up out of nowhere. And I don't know exactly where we're at, so I'm kind of just making this part up. The cop shined his light on us. He goes, what are you people doing? And all right, we were just hanging out. We were just hanging out by this post office, being young and in love. And the guy goes, he's like, I think I know what you all were up to. And if you're going to do that sort of activity, take that out of Collin County altogether. And he said it so menacingly, like it was like the cop that hated fucking. Like if this was an episode of a sitcom, I would have titled it "The Cop That Hated Fucking," because he barely got out of earshot before I busted out laughing. I was like, he told us to take it out of Collin County altogether. They don't fuck here at all. They just hold hands and read the goddamn Bible.
They're not even in the Dabbleverse. They're
Chaos control.
Goodbye.
Your clipping of my show sucks dick.
Without Dave, I wouldn't be here.
Well, now we know who to blame.
If you enjoyed this clip, you can thank the ultimate life form by using the super tip link in the description. Do it or don't.
Final Boss. That's right, Final Boss. I love Final Boss.
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Dave, where are you, David?